yeah.
YouTube, Google+, Facebook, Twitter, welcome back to another exciting episode. Let's get this party started. Now, before I get started with the news, I just want to say thanks to everybody for your kind words and everything. My father passed away 3 days ago, maybe 3.5 days ago, so it's been tough. But your comments and everything you guys do helps me a lot, so thank you very much. Now, on with the news. I got everybody's favorite here. I have some of the newest Nintendo NX rumors. Lots of rumors are coming each and every day. This comes from Untyped Hero off of Reddit, verified by the moderators as someone who has confirmed connections to the Wii U developers. Now, Untyped Hero on the Reddit talked about the NX using a X86 architecture, similar based off the Intel 8086 CPU, and its Intel 808 variant. So this means very easily portable games, so that's very cool. It's also used in the PS4 and Xbox One. This means that the NX will be able to port current gen games. It also claims there is second screen support, and also the ability to interact with all your smart devices, which is very cool. And I believe there was also talk about you could back up your games in a cloud. So that is very cool. Also, the My Nintendo account will be unlocked, and the rewards and everything for My Nintendo will be able to interact with the Nintendo NX. This makes me wonder if the Nintendo NX will be able to somehow display and run your smartphone apps through the device somehow, which would be very cool. I'm not sure how this is all going to play out. It's still, everybody's speculating, but it sounds very interesting. Having the ability to save your data in a cloud is very cool, because sometimes you do lose your data. You know, when you're playing on mobile or a handheld, sometimes it gets corrupted and it kind of sucks. But if it's backed up on a cloud, it should eliminate some of that stuff. From the X86 architecture, and it seems that it's not going to be more powerful than a PS4 or Xbox One. That is just my guess, not confirmed yet or anything. But from the sounds of it, it's what it sounds like to me. It's not going to be more powerful. It's going to be just as powerful as those two consoles that are on the market. Now, just be aware that this is still a rumor, so even though the person is credited, it's still a rumor. So don't get mad and throw up your pitchforks or get all excited and get up and believe the hype, because it's still a rumor. We just got to wait and see, but this person is credited, so it gets a little closer to maybe it could be true. Also, before I forget, using the Nintendo NX software will unlock My Nintendo points. So you'll get probably points through My Nintendo, or you will, supposedly from what Untyped Hero says. And I imagine there will be mission-based objectives in My Nintendo that you'll get points for from using the Nintendo NX doing certain things, like it is now with other things. And I actually have to say, My Nintendo seems pretty cool so far. I wish I would have got credit for a lot of stuff that I got in the past that didn't get it covered in Club Nintendo, but that's okay. I'm cool with that. And I really like Miitomo. Miitomo, if you haven't used it yet, is basically a social network, but it's more of a one-on-one, and you don't really control what you say 100%. It's basically they ask you these questions, you answer the questions, and then your character goes to visit somebody else's house, one of your friends, and then when he comes over, they throw these random questions out, and you kind of get to know this person a little bit more. So it's a little more personal that way. So it's pretty cool. You can do everything from dressing your Mii character up in different clothing you can buy with the coins. You can get these points for coins for doing certain missions and goals and things. So it's very cool. So definitely worth checking out, Miitomo. If I were you, I would use the battery saving feature in the settings because it eats up your battery pretty fast. So definitely go to the settings and turning on the battery saver if you want to save that battery. Anyways, that is it for the Nintendo NX Miitomo rumors. There's a rumor, but it seems like it's pretty true, is Nintendo has discontinued production of the Nintendo DS cartridges around the world. So they're no longer making the little cartridges, so no one can make games out of that technically, unless they can find some older cartridges on the market. But Nintendo's not producing them anymore. And I believe there was also some talk that they are not coming soon. They're not going to be covering the warranty or fixing the DS anymore because it's too old. So the Nintendo DS was a fantastic system on its own right. I really enjoyed it, especially when it got into the DSi models. So fantastic game system for a handheld. Yeah, Nintendo DS will end the servicing DS repairs on the end of April 30th. So after April 30th, there will no longer repair the DS units. So that's unfortunate for people who may need theirs repaired, but it's, I guess, an end. It's been a while. So fantastic system. We had a lot of good times with my DS, and I'm having many more with my Nintendo 3DS, so very cool. Now recently I picked up Hyrule Warriors Legends, and I must say it's a fantastic game. I have it on the new Nintendo 3DS, and I actually like it. I like the characters, I like the storylines, I like all the content missions. I like pretty much everything about it. Amiibo support, everything, so it's fantastic. I was really surprised because generally I agree with everything IGN says, but they gave it a rating of 6.8 on the new Nintendo 3DS, I believe it was, and 4.8 or somewhere around there on the older model. Now on the older model, that being said, it does run really rough. I seen a video posted by Digital Foundry showing the differences between the Wii U, new Nintendo 3DS, and 3DS models. The older 3DS models ran frame rates per second around the low 20s. The new Nintendo 3DS stayed 30 pretty much solid. The Wii U dipped up and down a little bit. So frame rates per second wise, new Nintendo 3DS is the best of all three. The Wii U, that being said, has the best graphics, of course, and so on, and shows more enemies. So it depends on if you're more into the graphics or whatever, but I've experienced it through the new Nintendo 3DS the first time, and I really like it. It's packed with tons of content, more content than the Nintendo Wii U. And I'm not saying the Wii U is garbage, because the Wii U is very good also. It has much better graphics, so I'm just saying be cautious on the older models. And really, it's a good game. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10 for the new Nintendo 3DS. I gotta state that, because I'm not giving it on the older models, because I don't have it physically. I can't see what it runs like on the older models. I've only seen the videos. But like I said, I was surprised IGN rated it really low. It's the only time that I really disagreed with them. So check it out if you have a new Nintendo 3DS. I think it's really worth it if you like either Dynasty Warriors or Legend of Zelda. I think it's a very cool game. I like the amiibo support. I like all the extra content. I just really like it, so check it out. Anyways, that is all I have for this episode. I really want to thank you for all the comments for the video I posted about my father passing 3 days ago or so. It's been a tough time, but getting through it. Cancer is a terrible thing. I don't wish it on anybody. It's lucky enough that my father only found out that he had it less than 2 months, and then he passed on. We went through surgery and just never recovered. So it's been a tough time, but getting through it. So thank you for your comments. It really helps out a lot. So thank you for everything. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and as always, have a good one. Take care, everybody.